And Trump, and Trump, thank you. I'm sorry. I said a lot of negative stuff during the first term. I ain't got nothing but love this time. Thank you, God, for Trump.
Listen, after seeing what the Democrats did, after seeing the games that the Democrats played, I feel her. I just have to say, I feel her. The Democrats played such a game where they tried to do a little switcheroo with Kamala Harris and they thought no one was going to notice. That is indeed a problem. Shout out to this lady because absolutely.
Hey y'all, I don't care what they say. I didn't like the man, and now I love the man. Okay? Okay? I didn't like his dad, but I love him now. Go Trump. Go Trump. Go Trump. Never thought I'd be saying that, but go fucking Trump. Do your thing, boy.
This is Jada with Conservative Black Girls, and I just want to shout out the 7%. Shout out to the 7% today because honestly, it took so much. Like, we are definitely among so many women who try to shame you into saying, oh, you should just support Kamala Harris because she's a Black woman. That's just not enough for me. Like, I was not going for that at all. And we definitely aren't doing that in 2025. We need something different.
I mean, whatever you want, but Donald Trump, it don't get no better than him. Dude, for the last 8 years, we have seen them try to do every freaking thing that they can under the sun to expose this man, to get rid of this man, to unalive this man, to tarnish his reputation so bad, to turn the American people against him. And today he was sworn in to be the president of the United States of America in spite of that.
She's telling no lie. Like, where's the lie? See, they try to make us feel like he was doing something wrong because he withstood all of the pressure, even after they put cases on him. And granted, he was convicted. I get it. Yes, I am a huge proponent of a person being held accountable. Sure, hold Donald Trump accountable, but we are not going to act as though it wasn't nonsense. We are not going to act as though Black people did not love Donald Trump before he ran for president of the United States. Like, come on, where is the background on this? Like, can I get somebody to tell the truth? Everybody had a problem with Donald Trump when he ran for the United States. All of a sudden, he's a racist. He doesn't care about you. He doesn't give a bleep about you. But now, all of a sudden,
I'm so happy. I'm like, honestly, like this shit, seeing him give Jill and Joe Biden hugs as they leave the office and him and Melania Trump walking away. I don't know. It's kind of like making me feel a little bit mushy inside because he withstood everything that they threw at him and he stood on business. He stood 10 toes down on his beliefs, on what he had to say. Did you see his speech? He was talking about those people that were in the room with him, now trying to save face for the Democratic Party and in support. Some of them didn't even show up, and he still stood on business.
you have to think of the type of person Donald Trump is. Like, I truly believe they always try to put these labels on people like, oh, you're this and you're that. In particular, they like to call Black women angry, right? Like, they like to do the angry Black woman thing, even if you don't fit that narrative at all. And they wanted to paint Donald Trump as a complete monster. But what he showed was that authenticity is something of the past with the Democratic Party. You can't be authentic and be a Democratic leftist. You can't. They don't go together. They don't make sense together. And what Donald Trump did is go inside that room and say, hey, here I am. This is what you got. I told the truth to the American people. I am going to do my job to the best of my ability. And I don't care who's listening. I don't care who's looking out. This is just what it is. And shout out to him for just being authentic because we love authenticity.
Talking about those people right in their faces, and what can you do about it? Not a mother thing. Because what? The American people have spoken. They said it could never happen, and look what we did, y'all. Donald Trump has changed the way politics will be done moving forward. There will be no more politically correct candidates. Donald Trump has single-handedly changed the way that politics will be done in the United States of America forever. Authenticity sells.
Can we just be really honest tonight with one another? Dems, Republicans, can we just keep it real? Can we just say that those people look like absolute royalty? Not one hair was out of place. Not one word was misspoken in his speech. Um, it was it was true and from the heart. People that don't see the beauty in what took place today, that he pinpointed everything that was important to us, that he spoke on the failed administration as they sat there with Kamala with her arms crossed with that ugly suit on. I don't know where she got that from. It looked like she got that from City Trends, baby, okay? I don't care what nobody says. She can't dress for nothing, but that's neither here nor there because they're out of here. They sat there with their arms folded. They didn't clap for anything that he said he was going to do. These are the same people that when he was running was calling him Hitler. And now you have to sit there and watch this man that you dragged his name. You dragged his name, you discredited his character. You absolutely did everything you did along with people trying to take his life and sit there and watch him get the victory in Jesus.
Did you all see the fashion that the Trumps came with? It's like they were the mafia. They came to just win. They looked like a winning team. If there was anybody to represent me and they say, hey, we can choose Kamala Harris or you can have Donald Trump's family. Honestly, I'm choosing Donald Trump's family all day because he didn't come to play games. He is a businessman and he stood on business. And the way that they were looking at him, Kamala Harris with a sour face and Doug right next to her, seriously, you couldn't even fix your face for this? World leaders would have nothing to do with you, ma'am. Like, just that face alone was enough to turn off enough world leaders to be, you know what? We're starting World War III with Kamala Harris. We're not dealing with it. We're not going to have anything of it. So, yes, Kamala Harris, you did not earn it. Trump got the popular vote, and that's just it. Like, stop being so bitter.
So President Trump just signed an executive order reinstating merit as the hiring basis for the federal government, which means there will be no more DEI considerations in federal government hiring. Now, back when I was a far left, socialist, lesbian, angry, anti-Trumper, I used to say that merit is racist. I had been conditioned by these white liberals who see black people and people of color in general with such a deficit view. I have been conditioned by them to believe that we cannot compete with our white counterparts and be considered for merit because we are so far behind.
Imagine being upset because you want to be mediocre. Imagine being upset because you don't want to come in and work hard and do what you have to do, and you're afraid that you aren't going to get picked anyway. It's just gonna be sad. And you're just upset. You're just walking around feeling like a victim. That is what the Democrats tricked so many people into believing. I'm not gonna lie, I was that girl. I was in it. I was the soul sister. I was a part of it. I was going to the meetings. I was organizing. Because when I get into something, I am in it, you all. I did the college thing. They indoctrinated me as soon as I walked through the college doors. You are oppressed. I was prepared until I started to pay attention. And from then on, my eyes would never be closed to the truth again. Like, Democrats could never trick me into playing as if I have no power. I have no type of authority over myself, as if I am a baby. I'm a child.
I'm here to tell y'all that we have the capacity to compete with and outperform anybody, okay? I love you.
Trump was not playing. Day one, he's already signed a shit ton of executive orders. Baby, I know that pen hate to see him coming, but this is what I want to tell y'all. Read the executive orders for yourself. You can literally go to the White House website and read them. Go to the website, click on presidential actions. They're all right there. You can click on them and read them. When you click on one, it has the document. It has the order right there for you to read it. If you have kind of a hard time understanding all that legal terminology, because I know that's not everybody's forte, use ChatGPT. You can literally copy and paste it, and it'll translate it into simpler terms for you to understand. The reason why I'm saying this is because I've already seen several blogs spreading misinformation about what these executive orders actually say, and people are panicking. Now, I'm not saying y'all are going to read it and become a Trump supporter. I'm not saying that at all. You're going to form your own opinion one way or the other. But it might take your panic level down a couple of notches if y'all just go read it.
Dems are out here lying on TikTok. See, y'all, see, Trump came in and saved TikTok, and you all are ungrateful. You keep lying on TikTok, we're going to have to take TikTok away because you all are ungrateful. You want to go on there, you want to spread your little lies, want to spread your little misinformation to galvanize the people to believe the slave catchers are coming. They're coming for the blacks. Listen, black women love Trump, okay? Like, he is the guy for us because if any person is for us, it's going to be someone that's going to keep it real. We're not checking for Doug. Doug is not going to do it for us. No, Dougie. We're good on you, Doug, and we're good on Kamala Harris for sure.
President Trump's inauguration speech will go down as one of the greatest in history. Mark my words. When that man stood at that podium and addressed the former administration as well as the former presidents and said, "Welcome to the golden age," I already knew he was in for a show. He came out of his mouth and said, "God saved me so that I can make America great again." Maybe I felt that in my soul. Call me crazy, but it already felt like a new America. It already felt like a new day. The fact that he addressed so many of the American people everyday concerns, even when it came down to the North Carolina situation, was so impactful and so powerful. In addition to acknowledging Martin Luther King on Martin Luther King Day, because I'm sure a lot of people was not expecting that of him. But yet again, that is what you call a true leader. And the fact that Carrie Underwood carried that inauguration on her back when the music went out, baby, she did her big one with that one. That's how you do it, Carrie Underwood. Acapella, baby, and she did her big one with that. I don't care what nobody say. That inauguration was absolutely immaculate from the beginning to the end. Trump, welcome home. You did your big one with this one.
Listen, I got chill bumps when she was speaking because I just flashed back to the moment that I saw Carrie Underwood look to the side and say, "Oh, we don't have any music," and proceed to blow pipes. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm usually into a neo soul type of thing. I listen to a lot of old school, but the way she took that whole, I just was looking and my eyes just started to well up. Like, it reminds me of Jasmine Sullivan when she did the national anthem. Do y'all remember that? Go look that up because it really just, I was like, you know what? I'm about to go sign up for the military.
And let me tell you something about Miss Ma'am right here, huh? Miss Usha. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, we see you, Usha. Honey, it's two baddies in the White House, huh? And don't think because she new to the scene right now that she came here to play. Because sis didn't come here to play with y'all neither, okay? She said, "Oh, y'all thought Melania was the only one?" Huh? It's something about these brooch statement earrings right here that's telling me you think I came to play, but in actuality, I didn't come to play. I didn't come to play. Honey, Miss Usha ma'am said, "Listen, honey, I'm brilliant, I'm supportive, and I'm fine." Baby, I'm here for it all. I'm here for it all. And I'm taking notes on you, Usha. Huh? Because you up next, sis. And I'm here for it.
Usha did an amazing job. Usha with the boots. Like, when I saw the way she paired that pink trench coat, I love a trench coat. I absolutely love a trench coat. And Usha with the boots, oh my God. And how she looked at her man, like, to adore a man like that. You know, JD Vance was always the nice guy. Like, they kind of played the good guy, bad guy a little bit. The way Usha just looked at her man. I remember watching Usha on, I don't know if she was on Fox or CNN, but she was on one of these news channels. And nonetheless, they were grilling her harder than they were grilling Kamala Harris. Like, they were on Usha. They were asking her these questions. And Usha was just very graceful. It kind of made you think, like, is she the Iron Hand with the satin glove? Like, I feel like Usha kind of has an edge. Like, I don't know. I love the smile. I love how she looked at her man and she adored him. Like, she adored him and adorns him, and that's just so beautiful. But she is not for the games. Like, Usha got a little side to her. She got a little kick to her, and she is not to be played with. So shout out to Usha. Usha with the boots. I love it.
You know, it's crazy that some of y'all so full of hell like to complain and just never can please. Because I see a lot of y'all my FYP to my, "Oh, Trump is the one who put the ban in. He's trying to manipulate y'all." Man, that. He's the one got this back. So if you're not thankful, take your ass back to Instagram and Facebook.
Okay, guys, listen. My girl kind of said it a little brash, but hear me out. I feel her 100% because the way these leftists are coming left and right, they are not playing. And I just need to say one thing. Just because we're conservatives, that does not mean we are weak. It's your girl Jada. Listen, we're signing off here for Conservative Black Girls. Go ahead and shout us out if you are from our Threads family. We love to see you all. You know how we go back and forth with these leftists on there. Go ahead and follow us on Threads at Conservative Black Girls and Instagram at Conservative Black Girls. All of the handles are the same. You can send us an email. We have the same one. Make sure you put the S on girls because it's two of us. Put the S on girls at conservativeblackgirls@gmail.com. But guess what? We're taking over every platform. So come on over to YouTube, say something in the comments, introduce yourself because we are your people. All right. So it's your girl Jada. I'll talk to y'all later.